National election for 2022 in the Philippines. Why we should vote a good leader? A leader is someone who inspires followers, passion, and motivation. A leader is someone who has a vision and knows how to make it a reality. A leader is someone who guarantees that their team has the resources and support they need to achieve their objectives. Leader around the world, and in particular leader of individual countries, play a vital role in achieving genuine pleasure for their citizens. A good and capable leader leads his or her people and country to peace and prosperity, whereas a cruel and inadequate leader leads in her or his people to pain and eventually destroys the country. Leader must be not only educated and experienced, but also empathetic and sensitive to the challenges that their people encounter. The Philippines' critical presidential election from within Marcos Jr. has a 1-month lead over Leni Robredo in the contest. But a lot can happen between now and election day. In the most recent opinion survey for the presidential election on May 9, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the son and namesake for the late Philippine dictator, has maintained a huge lead. According to the result of a Pulse Asia survey conducted from February 18 to 23, Marcos maintained his 60% score from January. If the presidential election were held during the survey period, 2,400 participants were asked who would they vote. Ferdinand Marcos Jr. may not be able to win the president with an absolute majority. The song and dance routines that traditionally mark the start of the Philippine election were conspicuously absent for the official opening of campaigning on February 8. Any sense of suspense was also missing. According to polls, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos is so far ahead of the over presidential contenders that he appears to be a foregone conclusion on May 9. Many experts anticipate that public health interventions, including a social distancing, reduced occupancy in indoor places, and intensive cleaning protocols, will continue to be needed this fall to restrict the spread of COVID-19 and safeguard the public. Importantly, states' voting procedures for the general election are not set in stone. Many people still have time to adjust policies that limit common access to high-touch surface, reduce crowds, and limit personal contact. States officials must evaluate not only public health and safety when implementing such changes, but also how new voting system will influence election access, integrity, and logistics.